Yo, yo, what's going on with everybody, man? It's your boy Nico, Nico TV. I am the voice of the West. Got a special guest with me, man. Good brother had the performance of the night. URL Crucible, LA region. He is advancing to the next round, the next phase. Future star of the West Coast, man. We got Next in the building, man. What's going on, sir?
Shit, chilling. Just got back to SAC last night. You feel me? So I'm just chilling. I figured I had to tap in with Nico Media, Nico TV, give them the first word, first recap. I was gonna go live, but I was like, nah, let me tap in with the brother Nico so he get the first word.
Oh, yeah, nah, much love, bro. So talk to me, man. You know what I'm saying? You was very outspoken going into the Crucible, like, this is my shit, pretty much. Like, man, I got this in the bag. I'm finna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you was very outspoken and you backed it up, man. So talk to me about the whole Crucible experience, man, from getting picked up by the scout to going to the Crucible, performing, doing all the things they had you do there.
Shit was smooth, bro. Shit was smooth. I knew once I showed interest in the Crucible, I was gonna get picked up. You feel me? I knew once I got picked up that I was gonna show out, because I felt like with the PGs, bro, it was just so hard to really filter out who was a star. You feel me? And I knew I always had that in me. So once I heard about the Crucible, it was kind of like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the time that I really show what I could do. You feel me? And now the event though, as far as the event, the energy was crazy. Like the first battle was what was it? Yak and Royalty.
Mm-hmm.
So when they announced that, everybody kind of was, going crazy. Let's go, West, all that. You feel me? So from then on, it was kind of like we was all a unit, but it was, okay, there was only 6 spots. So you feel me? The competition was there, but we knew what we was fighting for. We was fighting for that, to show what we could do for the West. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, I heard
But then
that. Who'd you end up battling up there, man?
they grabbed me in the Brody spot.
In the spot, I heard that. So they said that you was like the first shoe-in pick. Like, it was like no debate, no need to even, ask questions about it. You was just like a shoe-in. Performance, interviews, everything was just popping. Like, they said you was the first one, man. So, like, how did that feel, man, to, like, you going against 21 of your peers, people that some of them you didn't caught wreck with before, some of them, you in the same crew as, people that you done developed around. So, like, how did that feel? Like, okay, I was the number one pick from the LA region.
Shit, it didn't feel like that, bro. Like I was confident in what I did in the battle, and I was confident in the interviews and shit like that. But I didn't know I was gonna be number one until it got announced. You feel me? But it felt great. Like I felt the love as soon as it got announced. Like, okay, I definitely had the West support behind me, and the shit was it felt great. It felt great, to say the least. You feel me? Knowing that I was performance of the night with the judges, EK, Geechee, and Avo. All of them had good things to say, and I only got to see a couple performances, but the ones that I did see, the competition was high up there. You feel me? So I think it speaks volumes on what I did and what I showed as far as star quality.
Okay, I heard that. So, because you mentioned that the Crucible and how it was set up, that it was different from the old PG system, where the PGs, you can kind of get lost in the shuffle because there's so many damn battles. Not every battle drops, things of that nature. And in the Crucible, it's like right there on the spot. It's judged. There's a whole process with it that makes it a lot more thorough. Like, you feel like now is like your time versus, okay, I was going through the PGs, I was cooking, I was doing my thing, but it's like now you actually have a system where it's right there on the spot, and the real scouts, the real judging is going to be right there on the spot.
Like I said, I just felt like it was too hard to filter, like, who was going to be the next star. Like, you seen how many PGs they let through the gates and then just didn't, you feel me, didn't turn out to be anything. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like now it's with the interviews, next phase, we doing face-offs, live streams, different things like that. It's basically them prepping you for that main stage along the journey. And I feel like it's easier to see who got that it factor in them. You feel me? So I just feel like I feel like this process is meant meant for me more than the PG process. You feel me? Like the PG process, all you had to do was win the battle, which I mean I did that, but now it's just like it's so much more going into this competition. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So you advanced, I believe it was Dev the Demon, Active, Yak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who was the other two? I had the whole six. I had the whole six going, man. It was Active. Who else was up in that
Dot.
kind of advance? Dot, you know what I'm saying? And Li the Mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how you feel about that six, man? I know there's been a lot of talk in the West groups, you know what I'm saying? A lot of hate been kind of put out there, but there's also been a lot of, you know what I'm saying, cohesiveness and people, you know what I'm saying, unifying and supporting that. Like, how do you feel about the six that were picked?
So I'll say like you would think there would be like less love in that six with the three different crews that because there's Demons, the Mafia, and KCDC all in there. But when P took us into the second room to do our final interviews as the top six, like you could tell like it was bigger than that for us. You feel me? Like we didn't even have to say it, but we all felt it. Like we knew we was fighting for the West. You get what I'm saying? Like it was Demons in there, it was Mafia in there, and it was KCDC in there, but it was the West in there. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm as comfortable as I can be with the six. You know, I'm not saying there's other people that didn't deserve to be in there, but like that six is just it's scary for any other region. Like if you really break it down like that, and I think we all know what we doing this for.
I heard that, man. So now that the initial phase is done, you know what I'm saying, the round one, so to speak, is out the way. You guys have actually performed. The six has been selected. Now they just got to go region to region, man. Like, how do you feel this region is going to stack up to the other regions that are going to be getting scout picks?
Oh, this going to be the best one for sure.
Best region?
Yeah. Easy, like clear, bro. Like, the fact that we could have dropped this six and picked a different six from the first round, like it speaks volumes. Like everybody was cooking. You feel me? So, and I see people online like, why y'all being so friendly, bro? It's not that we two different teams. You feel me? It's just to see who were the starters this year. You feel me? So bench players don't just not show up or talk shit about the starters. You know, they show love and they support the team in any way that they can. And I think that's what everybody else on the West needs to start doing. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, we clearly gonna be the best region. Like as far as the first region, I think we would sweep them.
Sweeping
the
person, South?
Yeah, the only person that like Ty Pretty, like, but he's not even from there.
Nah,
like
not.
if we speaking real, like he's not even from that region. You get what I'm saying? But I think he will be the only competition for any. You feel me? Any six of us. But yeah. That's for the first region. That's the only region we know. But I don't think, like, with the star power alone, like Dot, Li, Active, Dev, Yak, myself, like the star power alone, I don't think anybody can match that. Plus, it's a different feel coming from the West.
Nah, that's a fact. Nah, that's definitely a fact, man. And you know, I kind of got annoyed seeing it again. You know what I'm saying? People talking about niggas is getting picked based on their affiliations, based on who they're friends with. But I just, like, at a certain point in time, I just hope, like, this our region, at least here in the West, man, could just be real. Like, the best six was picked. You could have had more, but the best six was picked at the end of the day. It didn't matter what the affiliation is. All the factors put in, it wasn't just about the bars or the rapping. You had the interview process, how you presented yourself, dressing, everything was accounted for. So, like, I just feel like the whole region, man, is going to be very well represented. Hopefully the hidden characters who got so much of a problem with it can go ahead and shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Let the real one shine one time. You know what I'm saying?
And I think KG said it best. Like, anybody that asked KG, it was just like, bro, it was this six's time. Like, you feel me? It was time for these six to put on for the West. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that, you feel me, anybody did something wrong, but it was just our time.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. So what's next for you, man? I know you this Crucible process, this first, you know what I'm saying, phase of it is now in the books. Like, what's next for you right now, man?
I got Grizz in what, 2 weeks, a week and a half over there at the Grizz exam. So we're going to get that out the way, a one round over there. But other than that, bro, I'm trying to keep my schedule as open as possible because we don't really know as soon as the phase 2 will start because of the COVID situation and the having to finish all the other regions, and then they're gonna drop the episode. So you feel me? It's kind of still all up in the air. So I don't really want to be overbooked. Like, I do know that we will know who our opponents is for phase 2. They will be 3-round battles, and it's definitely gonna be longer than 90 seconds. You get what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I'm prepped completely. And I feel like everybody else in the competition feels the same way. Like, they gonna do whatever battles they got booked right now, but I don't think anybody else is trying to book anything until we get phase 2 out the way.
I heard that. So you say you got Grizz coming up. Is that in a couple of weeks, young Grizz?
Week and a half, yeah.
Week and a half. Okay, now how you feeling about Grizz though, man? Because he one of them dudes who one of the best out here in the West. Obviously, it's a matchup that y'all was supposed to have could have had years ago. To be honest, y'all both kind of been on that course to battling each other. Like, how do you feel about that particular matchup with Grizz?
I feel it's gonna be dope. I think Grizz is amazing. You feel me? But he battled the same day I battled too, and he definitely didn't get performance of the night.
Talk to that nigga, huh? Talk to his bucket hat.
But it just is what it is. Like, Grizz is dope, but it's a different energy coming from me, and I just hope he finds a way to match it.
Nah, I heard that, man. So I remember, you know what I'm saying, when you was prepping for the Crucible and your rounds, and I remember some of the things that you were saying within your rounds is a little different than the usual kind of material that you would prep. You put a little more pain into it. You know what I'm saying? You put a little bit more substance into it, man. Is that like a new evolution for you to try and add a little bit more to your overall material?
I just felt like I always talk about what I'm dealing with, but like the material that went into my second round of the Crucible was kind of like so fresh, and it was taking up so much part of my life. Like, I had to put it in the rounds. You feel me? Or it would be fake of me as a battle rapper to not talk about it. You get what I'm saying? So
I like that. I like that bar. That's a bar right there.
Yeah,
like, it's a certain feeling you have when you dealing with certain things or you see things going on around you. You just gotta. It's like you have to speak about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And even with the 90 seconds, like we only had 2 rounds. We only had 90 seconds, but I still felt like, bro, that the health problems that was mentioned almost made me not be able to do the Crucible. You feel me? So I had to say it. You feel me? I had to say it because it was almost the reason why I wasn't in the competition at all. So
I heard that, man. So you got Grizz coming up next, Crucible. Do you have a timetable of when you're supposed to be getting active again for the second phase of the Crucible?
I just know that they want to do all the other regions. So what it's 4 other regions.
Right.
So 4 other regions. They want to shoot all those, and then they want to drop the episodes from each region, and then we will have probably around like 30-day prep. So probably I'm a guess like 4 or 5 months. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, there's no real date or even like around the time. You feel me? Like I said, everything's still in the air because of COVID and shit. But
yeah.
But I'm gonna be ready
to shut Sacramento down again, man.
Oh yeah, I think everywhere basically getting ready to get shut down.
It's getting crazy out here.
I think everywhere about to be shut down too. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be ready regardless. I know my guys gonna be ready regardless. So it's whenever they ready.
I heard that, man. So, man, talk to the people, man. What's your last words for the people, man? Because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people know who you are, obviously, from your work during the PGs and the one-offs. They've seen your work out here. They know you've been one of the more talented rising stars of the West for at least 4 or 5 years now. Everybody been seeing that potential. Now it's like you actually in something where it's an even playing field. Everybody getting judged the exact same way. They know what they're looking for. And you starting off to best start for any region pretty much right now. You pretty much looking like the top dude so far out of the 12 that have been selected. Like, what's your message to the people, man? What should we be expecting from next going forward, man?
I feel like I'm the guy to beat.
Talk.
I feel like I'm the guy to beat in the whole competition. So I'm gonna continue to do my thing. But like I said, this is the first time I feel like I had a fair shot at URL, and y'all see what I did. So next phase is just as bad. You gonna hear a lot about me, and as soon as we start getting like more of these interviews, URL gets to start speaking about the names and certain shit like that. Like it's a complete 180. You feel me?
I heard that, man. Last couple minutes here, man. Go ahead and plug everything you got. You got a lot of good music out there, man. Make sure to tell the people where to get the music at, where to find it, where they can find you on social media, all that good stuff, man. Last few minutes, all you, King.
Okay. I did want to just say this before we signed out. Like, you could tell the energy in this interview was a lot different from the interview we did before the Crucible. You get what I'm saying? And the reason being is because I felt like the first Crucible, I didn't have the chance to show what I could do yet. You feel me? I didn't have the battle out that really wanted to show my full potential. But now after Sunday, it's like I don't have to talk crazy anymore. I just did it. You get what I'm saying? I just did it, so I don't have to get on the camera and yell about what I'm gonna do. It's shown. You get what I'm saying? So that's the reason for this laid back interview. But as far as music, NFG Music is the YouTube. Subscribe. I got like a project and a half dropping in the next 2 months. Yeah, we're just gonna wait till the Crucible days get announced. Next on YouTube, next verses, and it's different_next on IG. John Next Doe on Facebook, and you'll find me on Twitter. And yeah, just keep your ears open because the news is coming.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I appreciate you taking the time, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in right now, man. Shout out to the guy Next, man. You guys are definitely gonna be hearing a lot from him here in the near future, man. Also, real quick, man, I want to shout out my people over there at Black Blueprints, blackblueprints.com. That's where you can get shirts like this, the Black Power Matters, and many others over there at blackblueprints.com. Shout out my good people over there, man. Support your black business, you dig? But that's all we got right now, man. We signing out here. Voice of the West, man.
Shout out Nico TV.
Salute, man. We out.